My name is Luisa Perez, and today I will be walking you through how I would lead the response during the Operation Safe Haven wildfire crisis. As the emergency operations supervisor, I will focus on how I use leadership theories and framework to make crisis effectively, including contingency theory and the POLC framework, planning, organizing, leading, and controlling. Leadership theories in action. For this crisis, I'm using two main approaches, contingency theory and the POLC framework. Contingency theory means there's no one size fits all way to lead. You need to adapt your leadership style depending on the situation. In this emergency with high stress, conflicts between teams, and multiple agencies, I have to adjust how I lead based on the readiness and cooperation of each group. The POLC framework gives a clear structure to my response. Planning, set evacuation priorities, decide the best routes, and identify key infrastructure. Organizing, make sure roles are clearly assigned to avoid confusion and overlap. Leading, use the right leadership style to build trust and motivate people. Controlling, monitor everything to fix problems, keep communication flowing, and hold people accountable. Choosing a leadership style. Here is how I apply leadership on a specific situation. Managing rival fire departments, I go for a democratic style, encouraging collaboration since they don't always work well together. I'll organize a joint meeting to promote shared decision making and accountability. Dealing with the transport dilemma. In this case, I take an autocratic style for fast decision making. There is no time group for group decision here, and we need to make quick and clear decisions to protect the community. Power and influence. As a leader, I use different types of power to manage the teams. Legitimate power, I have the authority to lead the emergency supervisor. Expert power, I'll help the EMS team with guidance based on my knowledge and experience. Charismatic power. I will inspire and reassure residents who are stressed and exhausted. Reward power. I'll motivate cooperation between agencies like publicly recognizing when they work well together. This balance of power helps me make tough decisions while maintaining trust. Group maturity. Each team has different levels of readiness. The new EMS crew is trained but nervous. I'll give them a clear and simple task and be there to support them. The Indigenous volunteer group is highly motivated and trusted by the community. I will delegate tasks and offer support. The provincial police are experienced but can be right. I will keep communication formal but ensure they include the decision making to avoid tension. Contingency theory teaches me to adjust my leadership to fit each team and readiness and confident. Ethical decision: rejecting private transfer offer. I would reject the private company offers to prioritize their employees. It's unfair and goes against principle of public duty. Here is what I do. Communicate with the public. I'll explain the fairness and community safety come first. Support my EMS staff. They raise ethical concerns. I'll back them up. Talk to the premier. I'll explain that short-term efficiency can outweigh long-term trust. To solve the transport issue, I'll work with nearby municipality or use public transit under emergency power. Leadership reflection and recommendation. This crisis showed that leadership is not about having all the answer, but about being adaptable, ethical, and trustworthy when it matters most. As a leader, my goal is to bridge gaps between teams and focus on the community well-being. Here is what I recommend for the future. Agencies should train together regularly to build a relationship before a crisis happens. A clear chain of command should be set up to avoid confusion in emergencies. We need cultural awareness training to prevent misunderstandings, especially with indigenous responders. Conclusion: to wrap up my contingency theory and POLC framework, I can lead this operation in a ways ethical and efficacy while balancing team dynamics, community safety, and learn term trust. Thank you.